I used to smile a lot. Even when my heart was breaking, I smiled. Even when my pillow was wet every night, I smiled. Even when they called me barren to my face, I smiled. I married my first husband when I was 26. I was full of hope, dreams, and faith. I believed marriage was a partnership, a safe place where two people would carry each other when life became heavy. The first year passed, no pregnancy. The second year passed, still nothing. At first, it was gentle concern. Then it became whispers. Then it became pressure. Then it became blame. Every month, when my period came, my husband would go quiet. He would avoid my eyes, like I had personally disappointed him. His mother stopped greeting me properly. His sisters stopped inviting me into conversations. I became the problem without any medical proof. I was the one dragged from hospital to hospital, from prayer house to prayer house, from fasting to fasting, from anointing oil to special baths. I drank bitter things. I endured humiliating prayers where pastors shouted, "Spirit of barrenness, come out." My husband never once went for a test. Any time I suggested it, his family would laugh. Is it not women that give birth? Which man has womb? Our son is very fertile. Look at his family line. I swallowed the shame. I watched younger women in the family give birth effortlessly. I attended naming ceremonies with fake smiles and heavy eyes. I learned how to cry silently so no one would hear me. Then the abuse started, not with hands, but with words. "You are eating my son's destiny. If not for you, he would have children by now. What kind of woman are you?" My husband changed. He became distant, irritated, cold. He started coming home late. Sometimes he wouldn't come home at all. When I asked questions, I was told I should be grateful he still kept me. One night, during an argument, his mother said something that shattered me forever. If my son had married another woman, we would be carrying grandchildren by now. That night, something inside me died. 5 years into the marriage, my husband brought up the idea of a second wife. Not divorce. Not investigation. Not truth. Another woman. To help you, he said. To save the marriage, they said. I left that house quietly. No fight. No drama. Just dignity. I packed my clothes and my pain and moved back to my mother's small apartment. For the first time in years, I cried freely, loudly, without shame. Months later, I finally insisted on a full medical checkup for myself alone. The doctor looked at my results and smiled. "You are perfectly fine," he said. "There is absolutely nothing wrong with you." I laughed. Then I cried. Then I laughed again. But the real shock came later. Through someone who worked at the same lab. I found out the truth my husband and his family never wanted to hear. The problem was him. The problem was him. Low sperm count. Long-standing issue. Known to his mother. Hidden from me. I was blamed for a lie. I was punished for a secret that was never mine. By the time the truth came out, I was already divorced. 2 years later, I met another man. He didn't ask me how long I had been married before. He didn't ask why I didn't have children. He asked me what made me laugh. He asked about my dreams. He treated my pain like something sacred. When I told him my story, he held my hands and said, Even if children never come, I still choose you. I married him with fear in my heart and hope in my soul. 3 months into the marriage, I missed my period. I thought it was stress. It wasn't. I was pregnant. Today, I am a mother of 2. Sometimes I look at my children while they sleep, and I remember the woman who was called Barren. I remember the nights I begged God to prove my innocence. I remember how close I came to believing the lies. If you are reading this, and they are blaming you for infertility, without truth, preserve-me. Barrenness is not always in the womb. Sometimes it lives in lies, pride, and silence. Smile less. Please subscribe, like, and share.